two figures stand between me and a complete robot number 4, Hawkgirl and Metamorpho. Let's break down whether these final pieces are worthy additions or just filler in the quest to complete Spin Master's 6-inch Superman movie wave. Hey DC collectors, welcome back to a new DC action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the 6-inch Spin Master Hawkgirl and Metamorpho from the Superman movie wave. If you recall, I've already reviewed all of the 6-inch figures with the exception of these two, and now that I have them in my hands, I can finish building robot number 4. We have already reviewed Metamorpho before, just the figure itself, in a previous video, thanks to the Luthor Core lab set. And while the figure is great, I'm really wanting this figure just for that one little leg. So I actually had to pay another $11 just for that stupid leg. But we'll go ahead and do a quick little look-see-loo anyway. You have to be Superman to get in the box. So here is Metamorpho. As you can see, he looks really, really nice. Even the head sculpt looks absolutely fantastic. It is a pretty decent for the price 6-inch action figure. To me, it's better than, in all honesty, it's better than like the 6-inch kid-friendly action figures from Hasbro. Like if you remember the Snake Eyes movie, and they released some 6-inch figures similar to this, they were nowhere near the quality that this guy is. This is like night and day compared to that type figure. I mean, just the detailing alone in the figure, it's really fantastic. You can even see some of the detail, which I pointed out in other videos. Just great. Just look at that. I mean, that detail alone right there, just on the calf, man, that looks awesome. That looks sick. I love this figure, but the real reason I bought this figure is to get this particular leg, because this is the only way to complete my Robot 4. And now that I have it, I have 2 legs to stand on. So now we're going to take a look at Hawkgirl. This one seems to be the toughest one to find because everybody wants her. She's probably short packed because she is female, and you know how that goes with boys' toys. Look, I've got no problem with it. This looks like actually looks like a really good action figure. I can't wait to take it out of the box. But this is the packaging in the front, just like the rest of the figures. Awesome. Back of the box, UPC if you need it. With that said, let's go ahead and open this figure. I do see it has some little plastic doohickeys in there to probably keep the wings in place and all that, because she does have a little bit more than the normal figures, which is aggravating. I hate that stuff, but we will do what we have to do. Okay, as you can see with this figure, you get the figure, you get 2 wings, and you get the torso piece for robot number 4, which looks, I can't wait to put this guy together, but we'll slide him over here to the side for a little bit. We'll take a look at the figure. As you can see, she looks absolutely fantastic. Face sculpt looks good. The paint job on the eyes look good. Nice texture on the pants, and the figure looks like real leather, you know, thanks to the texture. I really dig this action figure. Honestly, seeing this stuff right here makes me kind of wish that Spin Master had a 6-inch license and we could pump out more figures like this, not just the movie figures, but comic type figures as well. I mean, I think they did a great job, especially for that price point. I'm not looking for super articulated figures for that price point. I'm loving what they're doing. So getting a good look at her face, if you need to take a look at that. That is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You see she has 2 ginormous holes in her back for the wings. Looking at the just the sculpt, the detail on this thing. Like I said, this is top notch, Spin Master. Why couldn't you have been doing this from the beginning? Man, if I'd have known they could do this, I would have been screaming for them to produce more 6-inch stuff. And maybe it's a licensing thing. Maybe they couldn't do it except for movies, and since the license ends next year, maybe they're going out with a bang. Who knows? Taking a look at the articulation on this figure, she can raise her arms pretty well. They go, actually, that's really nice movement of the shoulders. Rotate 360. Elbows rotate 360 as well, and also bend. Now, you're not going to get a lot of mobility out of these figures because they're not made to be super articulated, but I do like what I see here. No wrist articulation. You know, one more piece of articulation they could have done was right here at the coat cutoff. You could have rotated that. That would have been kind of cool to see that. Now, there's no articulation at the waist, so don't go thinking there is. The head is not going to move because of the hair sculpt, so you're not getting movement there. Absolutely fantastic split. She can kick about that high, and that's it. Decent knee bend. Also, if you'll notice, the knees do rock back and forth, and that's it for the articulation, so let's put the wings on her. You see, this does have a peg, hole, insert there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does it go like this? Yeah, I think it does. I was about to put it in wrong. So I think you want, if you're looking at this, you want this little notch right here up so that it goes in like that. This piece in like that. And then let's see. Ooh, look at there. Look at there. They do rotate down. So they do look nice in just like a normal position. Oh, look at that. They do look good. She might be my favorite of the 6-inch figures. Now, I love Guy Gardner, don't get me wrong, but she might be my favorite. I really like this. So here's what we have left with Robot 4. In previous videos, I put the arms into the torso, and we had one leg. Now we have all the legs. Snaps pretty effortlessly into the figure. We're going to see how this works. These should snap in pretty nicely. And for a final one, again, did it go all the way in? There we go. The standing is not the best with this figure, but understandable because he is like super T90. He doesn't have big arms, big legs. He's a robot. So there's a few issues with that, with the stability of this figure. But overall, I do like him. He seems to have the same articulation as everybody else. His head does not rotate at all, but the arms rotate just fine. He can only lift his arms this high at the shoulder, so you're not getting a lot of mobility there. Funny enough, his elbows bend more than the rest of the figures. He has movement here at the torso, where the other figures do not. And then, of course, he can really move his legs quite good. Just nature of the beast thing kind of here. It's almost like when I push in one side, the other side kind of pops out. Are they fighting for space in there? That's super weird. Now, the knees do bend. Knees do bend on this guy, and they do the same rotation like the other figures. So nothing wrong with that. Now to get him to stand, that's going to be the trick, isn't it? By my estimate, this is every single thing you can get in the 6-inch Spin Master line. You can get Baby Joey, Crypto, Guy Gardner, Lex Luthor, Robot 4, Engineer, Metamorpho, Hawkgirl, Mr. Terrific, Superman, and the Kaiju Beast. Keep in mind when you're buying these things, you're going to get some duplication. For instance, this Superman figure, while he is a tad bit different, he came with the Kaiju monster. You can see he has this little thing on the back. I guess it's to help. You put your thumb right there, and it sort of helps him punch because he goes back and forth like that. Kind of lame, to be honest. But he is different only in that way. That's it. That's the only way that he is different. You also get an extra Metamorpho. He came with the Luthor Core Lab, and he was also a single release that you needed to buy to build the robot. I got an extra Superman and Mr. Terrific from that Luthor Core Lab set. So if you're really keeping score, this would be everything you get in the 6-inch line so far. Now, Spin Master has not revealed if they're doing anything further than this. I surely hope that they do because, man, these figures are fantastic. And again, I go back to this, I'm harping on it. The price point is perfect for these figures. They have that Yeti Showdown set, but that's for the 3-inch figures. They have Epic Strike 6-inch figures, but to me, they don't mesh well with these because they have flimsy arms and they have that superpower action kind of thing, and they just don't look all that great to me, but they do scale with these figures. Just not something that I really wanted to see. With that said, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you find it informative. I hope that you like seeing all there is to see with the 6-inch scale. I'm just thrilled to have this in my collection. I'm super excited for this movie. You really don't know how excited I am to see this Superman film, and we're only a few weeks away from being able to see it. We're literally a month away from this hitting theaters. If you like what I'm doing, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. Check me out at DCcollectors.com each and every day for the latest DC action figure news. You can find me on social media at DC Collectors on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Blue Sky. Leave a comment below. Let me know which figure of these 6-inch figures you like the best. All right, folks, that's it for this one. God bless.